Fox Business Alert, we're watching an energy colossus in the making at this hour. Utility company NextEra has agreed to buy Dominion in a deal worth $67 billion. And look, NextEra is behaving like most acquirers often do. It's down about 5.75%. Dominion, on the other hand, like most acquirees, is moving higher, up 8.33%. Now, if approved by regulators, the deal would combine two of the largest U.S. utility companies and will serve 10 million customers across Florida, Virginia, and North and South Carolina. Dominion hitting a 52-week high on the news. The deal comes amid soaring demand for electricity to power AI data centers. And those things are huge power sucks, right? NextEra Energy says the U.S. is entering a golden age of power demand as tech companies race to build the infrastructure needed to support artificial intelligence. With both companies leaning into natural gas to power all of this electricity generation, could it put the Williams companies, which moves a third of America's natural gas, in a stronger position? Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive, Williams Companies CEO Chad Zamarin. Well, what about that, Chad? I mean, when you heard about this news, what went through your mind as the CEO of the company that basically effectively moves all of that natural gas?
Yeah, no, thanks, Liz. Thanks for having me. And look, NextEra and Dominion are two great companies, great customers of Williams. We deliver gas to their utilities so that they can bring energy to customers, consumers, businesses right here in America. And so I do think it's just another sign of how important energy infrastructure is for our country. Frankly, more so than ever, as we're seeing with the race for AI really heat up.
I mean, Chad, 5 years ago, people thought companies like Williams were pipeline companies. Okay, we get it, pipeline companies, but today you are almost viewed as a critical connector to what is going on in the AI data center push. When did you start to realize, I mean, how many years ago? Because ChatGPT came out in November of 2022. You, I believe, 2023 or 2025, you became the CEO, but you were still running big divisions at Williams. When did you start to realize, wait a minute, this is huge for us?
Yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is we've known natural gas has become one of our absolute most important energy resources here in the United States. And over the last 10 years, we've become the world's dominant producer of natural gas. We've also become the world's now largest exporter of natural gas. You mentioned just 10 years ago, frankly, about 5 years ago, we were barely exporting natural gas. Now we're a third of global LNG exporting, to friends and allies around the world. And so we saw this coming. I mean, we get to take for granted here in America what powers, our economy often. But now we've really seen with the race for the next generation of technology that energy matters. It is truly the conversion of energy into intelligence and technology and opportunity. And so, we're going to do our part to make sure we can bring energy to American businesses and companies so that we win the race for the next generation of opportunity.
How much of your business relates to data center build out now?
Yeah, so, originally we were primarily serving the utilities that grow and provide electricity for our customers. The fact of the matter is, though, we're building electric transmission lines at a third of the pace we were 10 years ago. It's very hard to build infrastructure in our country. And so, you roll back the clock to 12 months ago, we didn't have a direct power project in our portfolio. We're a very large company. We just posted a record quarter. We're guiding towards over $8 billion of earnings this year. But we will add power as a new part of our capability because of the need to keep serving the utilities and growing the grid. But since that's taking time, we've got to also be able to bring power solutions directly to data center facilities and customers that need it now, that can't wait, and that can't risk burdening the existing grid, the existing consumers. So we're going to grow that part of the business rapidly. We've announced, just since I spoke to you last, we announced our 5th project. We're now up to about $10 billion of investment. And we actually fired our first turbine last week. We announced our first project 12 months ago. We started up our first turbine last week. We're already commissioning our first project. That's how fast we need to bring power to American companies if we want to win the race.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem. A lot of these projects take a long time to put up. You're making it happen. The Socrates project in New Albany, Ohio. I used to live in Ohio. I still got contacts there. They tell me that as you continue to do these gas-fired power plants to basically serve huge data centers in the region, I'm told it's Meta, that it's Meta that is the hyperscaler there. So let's just say it's Meta today. I mean, what will it mean? Will it really add to your bottom line, the Socrates project?
Yeah, all these projects will. And our goal is to make sure that every American company can have the energy that it needs to reach its full potential and to win the race for AI, the race for the next generation of technology. And look, we've already announced projects that I mentioned $10 billion of investment. We're guiding towards building those projects at a 5 times EBITDA multiple. So you can think about, us today guiding towards over $8 billion of earnings this year. That will become a significant part of our business by the end of the decade. And so, we've announced around 2 gigawatts of projects so far. We've guided to another 6 gigawatts of projects in our backlog. That's the amount of power that New York City consumes on average. Like that, we're going to add a New York City just for our company from a power delivery perspective if we convert that backlog to projects. And so it's going to be a meaningful part of the strategy, but our country needs to step up and build if we really want to seize the moment and win this next generation of opportunity.
Chad, before you go, I have to ask, because it's probably no surprise to you, but a lot of people in the NIMBY crowd, the Not in My Backyard crowd, are awakening. We already had the state of Maine saying they don't want these data centers, and then a county in Texas, or a small town in Texas, just voted to put a moratorium on all data center build out for about a year. How are you addressing that issue? Because even though yours are off grid, meaning you're not going to be taking anything from the grids that are serving communities, this is the question. You still need water from the area to cool some of these turbines and some of these projects, and people are getting a little upset. They don't have water pressure. They're concerned about their own utilities.
Yeah, and I think we understand that well. I mean, we are a large-scale infrastructure company. I mean, just announced recently we broke ground on the first pipeline into New York City in over a decade. And so, we understand what it takes to build infrastructure in difficult, challenging environments. But you're right, we have to do this the right way. And so that's what we're focused on. We're focused on making sure that the American people understand how important this next generation of opportunity, frankly, the race for the next generation of technology is, but we can do this the right way. We live in the communities in which we build and operate. We want to make sure we can both create the opportunity, but do it in a way that is protective of the environment, make sure we aren't raising rates. In fact, our projects are bringing power directly to facilities. We intend to connect those facilities to the grid and actually put excess power onto the grid to lower costs over time for consumers, increase the reliability of our infrastructure, use this incredible opportunity to get us to invest back into the energy economy of America.
Yep, got to do a little PR, with the communities around you. It sounds like you're at least making that effort. Chad, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us.